about how good it feels to just be back.
Man, it feels so great. It's such a blessing, man. I know, like, everything happens for a reason. I have all trust and belief in God that, you know, he sat me down for a reason, and it was just going to be a better outcome when I come back. So I'm trusting and believing in him that, you know, in due time, everything's going to work out for the, you know, for the better. And I'm excited about it just to get to go out here with the guys again.
And just to be able to be back on that field. Will, what have you seen from your teammates? Being able to watch it from the sideline, but being able to see, you know, what Tim Settle is doing, what Danielle Hunter is doing, and things like just watching your other teammates perform and being there for them as well.
Man, just wrecking havoc, wrecking shop, man. Just being the engine of the team. That's what we talk about. And I feel like the D-line, man, that's what they've been doing, man. It's exciting to see. I told them it was a beautiful thing to see them go to work on TV and live action, man. And it's beautiful. And I just want to come back here and get part of the band again and and do that. So it was good.
Will, you are very strong in your faith. You lean on your faith a lot. How difficult was it for you to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Month and then turn around and have to sustain an injury like that? How much were you able to lean on your faith to get through this time?
Yeah, you know, things happen. We don't know why they happen. And, you know, when you're a believer, you know, God just has a way of sitting you down and, you know, just saying, hey, trust and believe in the plan that I have for you. And I got in my word even deeper, even stronger. He directed me where he needed me to read, what he needed me to read, and it gave me a clear mind and clear understanding. And I was able to just to keep being positive, having a smile on my face, keep being here for these guys. And like I said, I know it's going to be something bigger and better on the other side. I just had to be patient, trust God's timing, and know that his plans will never fail.
When you watch a player like Danielle Hunter, someone that you've called your brother, what have you seen from him, you know, this year and being able to play the way that he plays? And I'm not going to ask you about, you know, he calls it the jab step. I call it basketball Euro step, you know, but just seeing him doing these different types of moves, were you able to also pick up some of the things that he was doing while you were watching him?
No, absolutely not. Me and Danielle have two different rushing styles. I take little bits and pieces of his rushing style and try to put it to mine, which is hand usage. But it's as far as steps and everything, he's unorthodox with how he does it. And I think that's what makes him so unique as a pass rusher, so unique as a player. He keeps guys guessing on what he's going to do, and I respect him for that, man. He's just different, and it just speaks volume to how terrified other players are of him and how scared they are to go against him because they don't know what he's going to do.
Last question I have for you, Will. You talked about having that C on your chest and having to go through what you went through, having to lean on that. Who else was there as far as I know all your teammates was talking to you this Saturday, but who else as far as like the captains were concerned also was there for you to help you get through this?
Azeez was one of the biggest people, and me and him were just sharing testimonies of like being injured, coming back and stuff like that. And, you know, when you're a believer, you know, when you go through certain things, it always happens for a reason for you to be able to go back and help people who might have went through something like that or who's going through something like that, to tell them your testimony and how you got through it. And Azeez was that person for me, man. He kept me strong, made sure I was okay, checked in with me, made sure my spirits was high. So I just got to give a huge shout out to him. He was just a great brother and a great captain for me.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, Will. Glad to have you back, man.
Glad to be back, man.